Alright guys, so apologies once again, I'm back. So it's clear that something's wrong with Cajon or just that service in general. I don't remember what I did last time, but I'm pretty sure I did a manifest and the same thing happened again. So I don't know. I haven't seen anyone actually report this yet. I haven't checked the forums in a minute, but I think everyone's got the issue on PS5. I don't know. Also, I'm still curious as to what happened with the ACS64 as it's disappeared. And when I tried the Acela once, all my signals were approaches. I think because the ACS64 magically disappeared after an update came out, I think for the European stuff. So it's, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But we're going to try the BNSD70ACE. I haven't actually touched the BNSD70 in a minute, actually. So just because for time wise, we're just gonna do a short service again from between Victorville and Barstow. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. Just because of time and stuff, and how late it is. Even though the night is still young in my book. Let's see. This one actually starts at 12 o'clock high noon. MSDG CHC 705 manifest from San Diego to Chicago. It's supposed to take 50 minutes, and we're going from Hesperia to Barstow. So, which means we are going to be a longer trip. We'll do this one at high noon in the rain. We'll do this one in the rain. Yeah. SDG CHC 705 manifest from San Diego, California, Chicago, Illinois. That's a long trip for a train like that. Oh my goodness. So this is supposed to take us an hour. Again, I could beat the predicted time just by a couple of minutes. Continue this manifest from Hesperia to Barstow, 5,000 APR action points. We're going eastbound. You could imagine it northbound, but however you look at it. And here we go. If the same thing happens again, guys, I might just try out one of the switching services because we have not done Barstow switching at all as a timetable. I have not realized so, and I haven't touched them yet, so that's a good thing. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're 6,000 tons, so we're heavy. We're a long train, 3,622 feet. Alright, so once again, this is the MSDG CHC 705 manifest from San Diego to Chicago. Now, I don't know if they would put an M for manifest. They would usually put an H for manifest, but it's all good. It looks like it makes perfect sense. But yeah, this is high noon, so 12 o'clock. Seeing this manifest once again from Hesperia to Barstow, California, in the BNSF EMD SD70ACE, 6,956 tons. We're 50 cars long. We're 3,622 feet. 3622. Here we go. On the main line, and we got a clear right off the bat. All right. Okay, let me set her up. If you guys have not even been in this locomotive or you have not purchased it, I'll show you guys all the notable differences between this and the UP. Operator controls, air brake cut in, lead, automatically saves. Up the brightness on this screen as well. Engine run, control and fuel pump. Alright, insert that. Headlights to dim. Let the brakes charge. And then turn on the EAD fuse. They don't have a cab signal. Yeah, that's one notable difference. BN does not have a cab signal in their SD70s. It's mainly all PTC. So, yeah, it's still coming up. Alright, we're in 9337 as our lead. We don't have the Thunder cabs, unfortunately. Ooh, what do we have here? 2 CSX units. 3012. Alright, and then I'll check to see if we got any DPUs. We had no DPUs, okay. So we are we're kind of long. That's 50 cars. The last one was pretty long. Alright. EOT is actually moving. Rear is still coming up. But yeah, is the radio on? I didn't check to see if there's one for the radio. Oh yeah, the radio is on. Alright, is there any other fuses I need to worry about? Alright, we're all good. We'll turn on the number lights. Oh yeah, it's down here. I think they're already on. Yeah. Alright, let's go. What's up, SCL, my good friend? How are you doing? Back right, front right. Hear those Gevos idle up behind me? We are going downhill, so I'm gonna just notch it into notch 1. Good, how am I doing? I am doing great on this Saturday night. Just driving some trains like usual. Oh yeah, speaking of this, I will get back to WWE 2K23 soon. I've just been trying to think of other games that I could possibly bring to the channel. But yeah, we are back on the move. Just once again hoping that the hissing sound does not come back to us. BNSF 9337 clear main track 1 MP 42.2 Eastover. And yeah, we're going downhill by 1%, so our it's very clean too. That also that really does help a loaded train, because the couplers they slack. All right, 34 miles to get the Barstow West inspection. We can go up to 55. So what I'm gonna do is start notching off here, because it's speeding up rapidly. Alright, get those dynamics ready right away. Don't want it to speed up too fast. I can't remember if we would pass East Oro Grande. If we passed East Oro Grande already. Did we pass East Oro Grande? I don't think we did. No. Ooh. Let's see if that's strong. That's notch 8. May have to use a little bit of air brake. Yeah, we are in full dynamics. Holding pretty good at 45 miles per hour. But it is still creeping up just barely. We will get some flat spots in the track. Like that right there. Oh yeah, see, like that's what I mean. When the track starts to level out more. Oh yeah, we've already passed East Oro Grande because, or no, we didn't. No, Oro Grande. Oh, I'm sorry. Oro Grande is once you pass East Victorville, or the Victorville cement plant. All right, we're gonna be very careful with the dynamics. There's our beautiful manifest behind us, cresting what looks like a hill. Coming up on CP Frost. Or just Frost. Yeah, guys, always when I play this route, I'm very, very cautious on braking. That's what you got to do. Yeah, it's holding pretty good. Got 4 Gevos helping out. There's those SD40s again, sitting up there at the top. Got a clear. And we're gonna go underneath main track 1. I believe this is to my right. We may need some air brake. Just a tad. I don't want to touch it yet. I want to see first. I can't remember if this part right here at Frost gets worse or better. There's a crossing up here too. And then when you come from underneath, it starts to go a little bit uphill. Let's use some air. Then bail off immediately. A little crossbutt crossing is what I was talking about. You guys can kind of hear that K5 LLA. It sounds super good, super good. But basically the trick is that I'm doing is that I learned this, I don't know if anyone else does it, but, oh yeah, see, this is the part where it gets much better. We do have to slow down to 35 coming up, so I'm going to have to watch out for that as well. We can kind of let go a little bit on the dynamics, just a tad, not too much. I might keep it in 6 based on how the train reacts, how the couplers slack together. Maybe 7. With a heavy train, you won't have a lot of time to brake. So I'll start braking at about now. Yeah, at about. Since this is like a better spot up here, we'll do it now. Not shade it, and bring it down to 35 through here. Alright, there we go, and we're underneath 35 miles per hour, and we just gotta make sure we keep it here. It's 35 through Victorville, and until you reach the east end, which is marked on the map as East Victorville, where the plant is at, and then you can go back up to 55, which is basically like 60 miles per hour. But yeah, we have no problems. I hear a little bit of hissing noise, but I don't know if that's part of the dynamics. Like it's a... I hear a little bit of that. But the train is okay, I think. It's just, I think with the Jevo, something's wrong. But, yeah, we're all good. I think I'm gonna keep the notch too. Up here's the Amtrak station for Amtrak. The Southwest Chief. And the little yard of Victorville, the yard up here at Victorville. Kind of tiny, got a little bit of lag going, and there is a AI. I wonder what he is. Now, it's the H2-9 on the front. That's funny. Grainer, okay. I have to look back on what he is in the timetable. Yeah, he's a long grainer for sure. Here comes his DPUs. I tried to get a good picture of it as fast as I could. I mean, that's cool. Now that I look at it, yeah, it's okay. Oh yeah, they actually put the company name in right there. That's where it is. Centric something. I don't know. And I was wondering, they can do that in the game? Or they can actually put the company name? But yeah, this is usually the spot that you guys would stop at if you were bringing a train from San Bernardino, or from the summit up to here. Is where you usually stop at, and then it would give you the choice if you wanted to move on or end it there and hop off the train and just watch it leave. But yeah, this is East Victorville's the Victorville cement plant, which is why you have a whole bunch of grain cars sitting around. Long cuts of grain cars too. But yeah, I'll show you guys the differences with the SC70 from what I noticed compared to the UP. So, some of the differences are that right off the bat, you guys would have noticed that there's what appears to be like a black rectangular box. This would be the cab signal that would sit here. Now, on the BN, they don't have that. In the UP, they do. Turn off the bell for a second. I'm concentrating at the same time on like where in the world the crossing is at, but. Okay, and then next is that on the side of the radio, it's labeled UPRR. That's with the UP SC70s. It's labeled UPRR. They have their own custom like what's this called? Engravement or something. And of course, with the BN, they don't have that. The headlights on the BN. Okay, on the Thunder Cab. So on the Thunder Cab, the headlight is up here, where the number boards sit at. In regular SC70s, it's on the nose. But yeah, the UP, the headlights, it's on the very top where the number boards are. I think. Let's see, it's 55. Yeah, it's gonna start creeping up. Okay. Okay, what else have I noticed that's different? Trying to figure out what else have I noticed that's not in the BN. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. Kind of watch the speed at the same time. I think that's all I can remember, because I just drove the SC70 off stream just the other day. We're gonna speed up, give it some throttle, and speed it on up. Up here is what I like to call the mini roller coaster, but the real roller coaster is past the summit. But yeah, I think that's all I can remember. I think everything else is just the same. Yeah, it's gonna be like a roller coaster between here and Barstow. It's just a double main. So clear. Oh, and then right up here is East Oro Grand. Yep, it's right up here. This is what I was talking about earlier. Oro Grand Cement. Alright, 50, and then I'm gonna throttle off right here. We'll do notch 2. Ooh. Okay, let's try notch 3. Usually through here, it's not that bad as far as braking. It's pretty easy. Let's do 3. Lots of activity goes on at this place along the route. And you're gonna hit a whole bunch of crossings between here and Barstow. Not like the most western part of the route. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry guys, I've been slacking on the posts on Instagram. I know it's been like now 2 months since I posted something. I apologize. I have a couple of videos I need to get out from July, and then recently a couple from last week, and then one from today where I got the bar pass 9. What was it? I have to look at the symbol again. I gotta watch my speed. Hold on. Alright, there we go. It's slowing down. Let's see. Let's try 6. 6 seems okay. Yeah, you're gonna go up and down through here. Yeah, earlier today, when I was coming home from the car wash, I was surprised. I was greeted with the bar pass with the H1, an SD70 Mac, and a CP unit. Now, how about that for head-end power? I just caught it just in time, too. It was a close one. I really could have missed it if I waited longer. But yeah. Quick horn sequences, especially when you're going this fast. Yeah, bro, we're rolling. Got a BNSF leading the way, followed by a Gevo and 2 CSX units. And we're going to ignore it has the same road number. We're going to ignore that. MSDG CHC 705 is the symbol. And we got 25 miles to get to Barstow still. Alright, this crossing comes up fast, so... There we go. I always remember that one. And then we're gonna go uphill, so... We just need over 5,000 action points for a gold medal. And it's gonna be a roller coaster, so... This is what I mean. We're gonna go a little bit uphill, and then the track's gonna dive back downhill. I'm not gonna let go of that dynamic brake. I think if we leave it in notch 3, we're cool. Here, let's do 2.5. Alright. So, since some of you are in school, how was it? Feel free to answer. You don't have to. But I know some of y'all, a lot of y'all probably are back in school. Class of 24, it's your time to shine. I hope you guys have a great senior year and have fun. Okay? Just get your work done, but have fun at the same time. Coming from a former graduate of class of 23 that literally graduated last year. So yeah, just oh, you do online school, SCL. I never knew that. Okay. Are you a senior? I didn't even realize you were still in here, too. Huh. Hey, class of 24, man, it's your time. You got 8 months. 8 months to go. And I looked up the actual school years. It's like, I mean, not school years, school days. You have to last like 180 something. That's like in a school year. And something like that, but yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome, awesome. Oh wait, I actually have a question if you do know. So, oh, you're also senior now too? 2 class of 24s. All right. Don't worry, Ryan Septic. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. Don't worry. Coming from a guy that graduated with the class of 23, it's okay, bro. I feel your pain. You know. And hey, I'm going to say this too. If you guys can't make it, alright, if you guys can't make it, uh, I don't know if I do. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I don't know if I remember you or not. Wolf. Dark Wolf? Is that you? Oh, Ryan, what's good, bro? Ridiculous Wolf. Yeah, what's good, man? Holy cow, what a surprise. Yeah, what's up, bro? I haven't talked to you in now a minute again. No, I think yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah, still on the train grind. Yes, I am, sir. I am right now. A little shave and a haircut. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, SCL. I have a questions. Regards on the online school. So we got another crossing coming up. Are you going to school to be a train and conductor? Yes, I am. Well, no, I just plan on applying for the job. I mean, you do. Okay, so where I'm at, there's a college near me. All right, I'm just gonna say that there's a college near me that does um, have a railroad program or railroad operations class. Um, Unfortunately, that didn't work out, uh, and I just said, you know what, I may have to just try to get the job myself. Yeah, um, it's okay though. I mean, you don't have to have any college classes. Oh, we got another AI. He's a Z train. Um, got another CSX unit. That's just 3012, like I have. But yeah, if you apply for the railroad, they'll give you the same instructions and experience on what to do before you get out onto a locomotive like this. You have to sit in a classroom for a couple of weeks, and then you have to go through on-the-job training where they will literally have you get on board with the crew, and I guess you would act as the brakeman. There's his DPUs. Um, and the conductor and engineer would show you what to do. Most likely the conductor would show you what to do because you have to rank up to engineer position. So it'll go from brakeman to conductor to engineer, yeah. And you need to have a certain amount of years of conductoring until they see that you're that they feel like you've had enough experience to handle an actual locomotive yourself. And you have to go through some tests and quizzes and assignments before you can become an engineer. And I know this because I follow a YouTuber by the name of TipJar5. Shout out to you, my man, TipJar5. Yeah. Soon enough we can meet. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a day when we're gonna meet. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Slowing down because of gravity, but it'll pick right back up. Foam Tard's in here. Yo, that's crazy. What's good, Foam Tard? Oh my gosh, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Oh my goodness. I love your videos. Oh gosh, that's actually crazy. I love you, man. Oh my goodness. From Railfin. I'm good, how are you? I am excellent, dude. I'm just playing some Train Simulator World 3 on Cajon in the BNSD70. Hauling this manifest. We're the MSDG CHC 705. Long symbol, and there it is right there. We're coming from San Diego, and we're on our way to Chicago, Illinois. MSDG CHC 705. Those 70s are hot. Hey, if you think the 70s are hot, the horn is hotter. There's a little bit of jingle bells for you. We got a GEVO and 2 CSX units. No DPUs, because this train's only but like 50 cars long and it weighs 6,000 tons, like 7,000 tons. I wonder if you could play Train Sim 3 on VR. There was a lot of speculation about bringing Train Sim to VR. That was a big question. That was a big question to a lot of people. Oh yes, I'm sorry, SCL. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you do online school, do you actually get like a your own graduation, like cap and gown? If they do that, there may be some that may not do that. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, okay, good. Nice. That's sweet, 60 miles left till we hit Barstow, and we'll go into one of the and we'll go into one of the inspection tracks. And there's our long manifest. Behind us, we got some tank cars, we got some bulkheads loaded with what looks to be steel pipes, some boxcars, and some more bulkheads back there. It's lightly raining outside. Here, let me turn on the wipers for the conductor too. How rude of me. Might have to make a whole new account. How come? Did you get banned off the other one? Can't sign into my old account. Oh, okay. Got it. Alright, let's start increasing that dynamic brake again. Don't want to speed. I think in real life it's 60 miles per hour. But, but 55 is close enough. Like on Cane Creek, for example, the speed limit's 25, but in real life it's 30. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go uphill again, so I'm gonna release on this. Let it go completely. Yeah. Cajon Desert. Alright, Ryan, I'll see you later, man. Good talking to you again. Good talking to you. I hope you have a great night. How much is the Train Simulator 3? I heard it has a bunch of microtransactions to get the trains and maps you want. From what I remember, when I bought the game, I think it was... No, I pre-ordered it. When I pre-ordered it, it was $60. So, and then I think after pre-order, they take off $10 and make it $50. So I don't know if it's on sale. I know they've been giving a lot of discounts out, so I'm gonna have to say it's $40 at the most. But it could be on sale. It could be on sale. Yeah. Now for the DLCs, like Cajon Pass. So Cajon Pass, when Train Simulator 3 released, it actually did come with the game. So Cajon Pass is free, right off the bat. However, this SD70 is actually a Loco DLC, so that would cost you $10 extra to get this locomotive. And they also came out with the ATSF F7. So going back to the Santa Fe era, the EMD F7, the very first diesel locomotive EMD produced. Can you paint custom locomotives and stuff too? Yes, you can. And you can also download custom paint schemes and liveries off of Creators Club. It's a little online sharing hub they got in the game. I'll show you it once I end the run. I haven't actually made a custom livery in a while because I just find it much more easy now since we have Creators Club that other people will do it anyways. But I'll make some more in the future. I have not made a livery in like so long. I know I was super good at it too. I was super detailed. I think it would take me like a good hour to get one perfectly right or close enough to real life. I still got them. I still got a couple, but yeah, back when I was playing Train Simulator 2 before this one came out, I had a whole bunch. One of my favorites I think I created was a replica of a Dash 9 war bonnet. Yeah, that one was pretty cool. However, it wasn't really a Dash 9, it was a C40-8 CSX locomotive DLC for this game. I'm about to say we were drag racing this little yellow car, but we're going faster than them. All right, so we're on flat ground. I may keep it at notch 1 now for the dinos. The dinosaurs. What was your last train you caught, Foamtard? Alright, still got to clear. Some random Amtrak in Modesto last month. Okay. I forgot the symbol. Well, what I do know is that, coming up on a crossing. There we go. Alright, turn that bell off. What I do know is that, okay, you said Modesto, so that's along the Stockton sub. I think the only two I caught when I was on the Stockton sub, I didn't go to the Modesto station. I went down to Holt, which is just west of the Stockton Diamonds. I was at CP Holt, the little control point, and that's where I caught the Chloric, that auto rack train, and then I caught Amtrak 718, I think, and 719. I can't remember which one was going west and east. Yeah, I'll have to definitely take a look at your video then. But there's a whole bunch of symbols for Amtrak. I barely catch the San Joaquin services, so all I know is that you may have heard of Hunter Johnson, 2001, the YouTuber. That's my good friend. He usually catches 7:02 early in the morning. You gotta go watch Danny Harmon. All right. Go ahead and go watch the Florida Foamer. All right, Ithiel, have a good night, man. Go watch the Florida Foamer, Distant Signal Productions. Hunter catches Amtrak 7:02 early in the morning, which goes down the Fresno sub. It goes from Sac to Bakersfield, 7:02, and then he catches another, I think, 7:03. I'm assuming. Yeah, if you just look up Amtrak southbound 7:02, then yeah. I want to catch 7:03 one of these days. Yeah, I think they're both southbounds to Bakersfield. You got to get up early in the morning though, Foam Tard. That's the only catch to it, and it could be cold outside, not warm yet. The bright side is that the sun rises up early, although it's starting to become later in the morning, I think. I know Rojo gets it a lot. I gotta ask him what time it passes. Okay. For what subdivision? The Fresno? There comes another 8. Oh, look. This is that F7 I was talking about. Check him out. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And we have ourselves our first approach medium. Flashing yellow with BN is an approach medium. So we are going to go on ahead and slow this bad boy down to 40 miles per hour. Since we're 5 miles out of Barstow. Or the yard. Yeah, I'll also ask Hunter what time it passes by, because he usually gets up at like, I think he said 4 o'clock in the morning, or 5-ish. Yeah, he's a very early bird foamer. Alright, and then here's Cajon Junction right up here we're gonna come up on. It's just right as you come out of the yard if you're going westbound. Down to San Bernardino down here. Start up to notch up that throttle. Just a little bit. Almost done, almost done. We're coming to the near end. Our conductor is still just chilling. And our consist is still snaking along. And I don't know if that's the end back there. I know that trains on here, Train Signal does have a rendering issue where it does not render the entire train. I think that is the rear then. With longer trains, like let's say for instance, the maximum I think you could have is like 100 cars long on here, like on Sherman Hill. Even on PS5, it doesn't render the whole entire train. Just because of performance. It would render like half the train at the front, and then if you had maybe DPUs at the rear, or you wanted to take a look at the rear, and you'll flip to the rear, and then it would render. It would pretty much do the opposite. But here we go. Here's a double yellow coming into Barstow, the Barstow yard. That is still an approach medium, and we're at MP 4.2. So we can still keep going 40, but we're going to have to slow down to 30 right up here. Slightly speeding. And then there's Cajon Junction off to the left, where that'll lead onto the BN's Bakersfield sub. And UP and Bakers and UP Mojave sub. Oh no, I'm sorry. That leads on to the BN Mojave and UP Mojave sub. Apologies. Again, it's been a minute since I played Cajon. So and then this is the crossover bridge. Very famous, very famous spot for photographers to take photos of trains going over the classification yard, I think. Do you have to pay to paint custom units? No, it's actually free. It's all free. There's some Husky cars down there. There's some SD40s, which also come with the route. There's the Barstow shops right down there. Hot diggity, yes sir. There's the Barstow shops, that shed. I think I've seen another CSX unit. But our signal up here, what we got for our signal? We have ourselves a diverging approach medium. solid red over flashing yellow. That's a diverging approach medium. So now the speed limit's going to be 25. I have not ran a service yet that is stuck. That is, I'm stuttering, of course. I have not ran a service yet that stays on the main line when you come to the very end, coming up here on Barstow. I have not yet. We've always diverged into the yard. Oh yeah, speaking of that foam tart, I just met Rojo the other day, last week. We went up to Hagen Junction, the Railfin, and I met him. He was going to see, or he was going to catch number 5 when they had 164. Alright, that is not a double red, that's an approach. There's a yellow on the top. Yeah, it scares me too. Yeah, that's really realistic though. I still need to catch an Amtrak Heritage unit. Yeah, that was actually my first Amtrak Heritage unit that I caught, 164. Unfortunately, unfortunately, the distance counter doesn't work in the SD70, so I would hit the button right as I pass these searchlights right here to make sure we get all the way into the yard. But I could always use the map if I were to miss the point and just count it down myself. But yeah, we are officially in the yard. Got a little bit of lag. Yep, still diverging. We're gonna stop all the way up here at the very end, right before we hit this red signal, and then this is the old Barstow yard up here, and this is the Barstow station's up here. This is the old yard up here. You can't actually go up to this point. Oh, well, actually, you can in free play. There's a couple of tracks that don't have signals to where you can head on up to the old yard. And then if you keep going east past the old yard, I don't know what subdivision you run onto, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, for instance, like the bar pass would come out of Barstow Yard and then immediately diverge off Cajon and through Cajon Junction, and then head up the BN Mojave sub, and then so on and so forth. I don't know how many times I've caught the bar pass, guys, to be honest with you guys. I don't know how many times I've caught it, but it's been a whole bunch. So we're gonna crew change up here, and the AI is gonna take over, and we'll watch the AI continue its journey, start slowing down. Slow it on down to 15. And we are in the inspection yard. But yes, I do want to point out, yeah, you get the foam tard, you get the BN SD70 ACE. I haven't seen a single BN train in my life. Are you serious? Wow, wow, just wow, bro. You gotta head up to the SAC sub, man, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of BN trains. There's only what one UP train or two UP trains that run like once a day, bro. Oh my goodness, that is actually funny. The SAC sub is scary. How is it scary? Yeah, I'm about to say. I've seen one. All right, all right, all right. It's low activity though, so I've waited like hours for one before. Trust me on that. All right, there it goes. That's it for the MSDG CHC. A set of BN power sitting in Stockton and the bar pass tied down. Something, something you said. Let's see. What did you say? At Duffy in 2021. Oh, yeah. That was 2 years ago. All right, all right. 5,510 action points. Got the gold medal. As always, level 73, level 13 for Cajon, level 10 for the BNSF SD70ACE. An hour. It took me, we drove 40 miles. Because we remember we started off in Hesperia. And yeah. Alright, what I'm going to do is, if you want to see the train leave, what you have to do is click return to free roam, which means it pretty much will mark you as off duty. So what I'm going to do is, for the AI, all I just do is, I turn off the dynamics, put it in 3 steps, so full service, independent brake on, gen field off, that's 3-step protection. Are there any NorCal maps? What do you mean? Oh, on the game. Yes, there is. You have... So, in the game, the NorCal map, the only NorCal map you only have is the Peninsula Corridor with Caltrain and UP. Yeah, they actually have that in this game. Yeah, so we have 2 California routes. This one, Cajon Pass, from Barstow to San Bernardino, and then Peninsula Corridor from San Francisco to San Jose. But the Peninsula is the only NorCal map. Alright. And we'll watch the AI take over and it'll get the light out of here. Why do you keep saying everything is scary? Caltrain is the best. Since like what, 1990 something? You're funny, you're funny. Oh, I hear another one. Oh, those are just those SD40s. They put e-bells on F40s. Um, Not on cow trains, I think. I don't think. There's SD40s over there just doing some, I guess, switching. See, is this train waiting on somebody? Well, there's no one coming this way. Or from behind. You can walk up, though, up to, oh, speaking of walking up, you can actually walk up to the top of that mountain. Or, yeah, mountain. You can get a good shot of the yard from up there. There's actually a trailer up there where that antenna tower is at and stuff. I don't know if this BN's gonna actually go or not. It does take them a minute, but it seems like it's taking longer. I don't know what's going on. But once I know, oh, here we go. He turned on his ditch lights. Alright, there he goes. He's back on the move and he's got the light out of here. Got it clear. Watch him knock down that signal. There he goes. Do a little bit of virtual rail fanning. Oh, I had some empty bulkheads. Okay. No center beams. And there's our end of train device, or was our end of train device. The red BNEOT. But yeah, so welcome to the yard. The inspection yard, I guess. You have the bowl down here where you can do what I think you can do hump work. And then this is the classification yard down here. And these SD40s are, yep, they're switching. You can see them coming back this way. They must have gotten the those cars from the bowl. They went down that way. You can also do just regular rail fanning if you want. You don't have to drive a train, which is the coolest part in this game. If you waited for some time, you will actually get a train coming down the line. Yeah, that's a cool thing. I'm gonna wait until he gets out the way. These are TTX boxcars, but they don't have, I guess, a license to use TTX, so they have to substitute and call it DTGX for Dovetail. The Dovetail Games boxcar. Oh, he must be a local. He's got an actual EOT. So I wonder where he is going. Yeah, I wonder where he is going. So he'll be using this track. He'll go through this one, this one, this one. I don't know which track. I actually lost count of which one he's on. But let me show you. I think, can you climb up this way on this hill? I think this is also a path. Yeah, you can climb all the way up this hill and get a good shot. They gave you a lot of free roaming for this route. There's a path up here you can take. That way you can actually know if you're going up or not. See, where is it at? Oh, here it is. The yellow path. Where the fences are. Oh yes, it is actually gated off. What does it say? Road closed. Well, there's a little space if I could fit through. Yep, I can. It's not closed for me. I think I didn't even try to squeeze through the gate last time. I think I just went around. And then you go up here. You have officially reached the top where the antenna is. And there's a trailer up here. You can't go in. I guess maybe a little office. I think that's a cell phone tower too. But yeah, you're kind of high up, so you can get a good view of the whole yard. Although you can see the rendering distance, yeah, is kind of a bit wonky, but it's okay. Could you show me the custom locomotives? Yes, sir. Well, let me see. Oh yeah, and to take a screenshot in the game, hold on. So we'll say, for instance, I think it was, what was it? This? No, it wasn't that. I think, was it down on D-pad? It was down on D-pad. And I think you had to hold the right joystick down at the same time. Oh yeah, you gotta hold the right joystick down at the same time. So right joystick down on D-pad. All right, moving on to the custom locomotives. So go back to main menu. Oh yeah, and I'll show you all the route DLCs there is for the US. Of course, as you can see, there's some European stuff, but I don't really drive those trains. Uh, so to go to custom locomotives, you got to go to Creators Club right here and click on Online Share Hub, and then it'll take you to the whole hub where you could check out the liveries. You can also create custom scenarios if you wanted to, or services, and you could actually subscribe to some people. Like I've subscribed to a couple of people. Like people make a lot of cool stuff on here. So, for instance, here's a BN AC44 swoosh unit. This is actually a CSX AC44, but someone put a BN paint scheme over it. There's a Ferromex that I have. Someone custom made. Oh yeah, some of these are not even custom made. A lot of them are modded on here, but they actually made it to where you can download the mods on a console, which is pretty cool. So I think this is modded. This is a modded locomotive. They would say if it is or not. Here's that CSX unit. One of cool creators, Guilford Fan. One of my buddies actually follows him on Facebook, and he makes some pretty cool stuff. So there's that CSX Jibo, and then I got like the BN H1 SD40. And it's all free to download. It's all free. You don't have to worry about paying anything or that. Oh yeah, CNW AC44. Still CSX. Or if you don't feel like creating those heritage units, they did just release. Do you have the ability to change details on locomotives like PTC? That is a good question. So in Train Sim 3, unfortunately, we do not have PTC in the game yet. I say yet because it may come to the game, but I'm not a developer, so don't count on it. You can turn on, the only thing that's close to PTC is that you can turn on the alerter and cab signaling. That's what I had on in the SD70 that was going off like the beeping sound, the doo dee doo dee doo. Now I would click the button. Yeah, that was the alerter. So that's the closest thing you would get, and the cab signaling's the closest thing you would get to PTC. But the screen does actually light up. In some locomotives, it actually does light up, but it doesn't. What about number board placement? Let me show you. In some locomotives, let me see. On some, you can actually number them yourselves. Oh, number board placement. Hold on, let me see. I think. Let's see, that's for Sandpatch. Let's see for the Quenchfield. And these are my custom made chassis. I got the BNO, the CNO, the Western Maryland, and the CSXT registered. So for instance, here's where all the magic happens. So this is the livery designer, and this is my custom made chassis system unit. but it's registered as CSXT. You can change the background black or white. You can paint it. You can layer it. Where I put all these layers down for coloring and stuff. And number board placement. Yeah, in some locomotives you can actually renumber it. I just number mine as quadruple 0. Number board row numbers don't really matter to me. I would just number them probably whatever. But yeah, in some locomotives you can number it yourselves, and then there's some you can't because they would already be placed. But yeah, here it is. And this is with the SD40. This is not the Dash 2. This is the old 1970s SD40. The Dash 1. You could probably tell by the inside of the cab. Yep. It's already saved, don't worry. So for some locomotives that like you can't change the numbering to, let's say we'll go to the UP AC44 and we'll just say my XSP. This is actually supposed to be like pink on the nose, so I don't know what happened there, but also pink on the back. So hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know why. It's supposed to be like pink. For some reason, it didn't save properly, so it's like supposed to be a worn out pink. Oops. Did not mean to do that. And then the stripes are supposed to be like the same thing. So let me fix that real quick. Oh, these are grouped. That's right. Yeah, these are grouped. I forgot. So we'll do pink. And then pink. And then regroup it. This side. And here. Regroup it. Boom. Then the back, the long hood, pink as well. And then we'll check how it looks in game. Save it. And I just got an achievement for that artist. Alright. Key to success. I've unlocked a platinum trophy just now. Successfully unlocked all trophies in Train Sim 3. That has got to be a glitch, because I've never gotten a platinum trophy before. But okay, I'll take it. So that's, yeah, where you can create your custom locos. Like I can customize the Acela, because I got the Northeast Corridor DLC. The ALP with NJT, New Jersey Transit. Yeah, so the list adds on if you buy more DLCs. And then I'll show you my DLC collection I do. So we just did Cajon Pass, and then it shows you, you know, like how many miles you've driven. I've driven over 1,000. I've done so many services, like 26 out of the 120. Only 2 scenarios. You can do Boston Sprinter. That's part of the Northeast Corridor from Boston to Providence, and then they just recently added in part two, which is from New York to Trenton as DLC with New Jersey Transit as like the little thumbnail. I got UP's King Creek. I got Norfolk Southern's Horseshoe Curve. Metro North's Harlem Line. The Clinchfield Railroad. I want to point out this one is actually a classic DLC. This is the one that is based off in the 1970s to early 80s, the last years of the Clinchfield. So this is a 1970s route, which is why you have the F5 right there. And this was the SD40 I was just talking about. It's got a sweet sounding Leslie RS3L, and then the F7, the Clinchfield version, has a sweet sounding Nathan M5. So I'll sound those off to you in a minute. I got MTA's Long Island Railroad, the NEC again, the only Canadian national or Canadian DLC in this game, CN's Oakville sub. And then I got Peninsula Corridor right here, which is the only NorCal route we have so far in the game. Hopefully soon we may have Mount Shasta or Donner Pass. Then this is the only CSX route in the game, Sandpatch Grade, which is the Keystone sub. And then you have UP's Sherman Hill with the UP SD70, like I mentioned earlier. And, oh, they have a Heritage Collection pack. And that costs, like, I think, $12. So you get all 6 Heritage units. Like the Missouri P, the WP, the Katy, the NRGW, CNW, the SP, yeah. And then you got the UP AC44 and UP SD40. The King Creek and Sherman Hill version, 2 different versions. I like the Sherman Hill version better because this one they kind of messed up on. And that's all the routes. Plus there's a Holiday Express DLC from Christmas time that you could play. This one's actually pretty cool because guess what? It's just an HO scale or model train set route. Literally. This is, yeah, look at this. See, look. You're like a little elf running around. And this is, look, see how cool this is? This was a Christmas DLC last year that they came out with. And you're pretty much, your train route is literally a train set. It's just an HO scale train set. And you have little toy F7 that came along with it. You can spawn any train in this little DLC, and you can run it. Through the layout, which is pretty sweet. Now they mainly everything is not going to be like, you know, oh, you have to do this and stuff. They made this one, they had a good point to this. So, since it was holiday time, and they wanted to do, like, something special, this is more, like, kid-friendly. So, what I mean by kid-friendly is, like, big break, instead of how it says, you know, the air brake and stuff. The small brake. Direction. I think this one said the throttle thingy. So, like, more, like, on the kid side. There's that sweet sound in Nathan M5 I was talking about. You got a Christmas chime for the bell. Yeah. It doesn't have the wind-up noise. But yeah, that's all the U.S. routes I have, and I will say that so foam tard for the pricing. I'll show you here. Mostly they'll say they're free because I played them in the past. So usually the route pricing, like let's say for this German DLC I never played or bought, it's gonna be usually $30, and it gives you like a what are you playing on? I am on the PlayStation 5. That's what I'm playing on. Jacob C Trains, what's good, bro? Yeah, they give you a little description of the product and what comes with it. So this one is 30 but 30 why am I stuttering? $30, and then they got a separate one for locos, and it's going to be usually $20. Uh, so it's $10 less for the loco DLCs. But they've been recently changing the price. Like they've been lowering it, which is great. Um, so yeah, you can also check it out. They have their little own shop where you can purchase it from. But you would then have to like I think close out the game and then re-enter it. That way it'll appear. So they have that, and then they have a training center where you can practice your skills with different types of locomotives. That like let's say for instance you're just getting started. You got the BNSF SD70ACE. Yes, I do. I just drove it on a manifest on Cajon Pass. Yeah, this is also a little cool route to test out. Um, each locomotive has a tutorial, and I've done most of the U.S. ones. Like here's the other Gevo, the NS-ES44AC, and then there's the Caltrain cab car and the F40 right there, and they have the Baby Bullet as a DLC too, and the MP15 as separate DLCs. And then you can also unlock route unlockables. So they have this little thing called Mastery where you can like customize the route scenery. I think I did this one already. I don't know why it says tier 1 is not all the way complete. A movie is being filmed in Cajon Pass. It says I unlocked that, so I gotta see what that is and put it on the route. Easter egg hunt training center. Yeah, it's it. Oh, it's not here. It says so. That's weird. It says I unlocked it though, but yeah, you can put some more route details like bison. That's on Sherman Hill. They're like buffalo. Frigate or frigate. That's a ship on Northeast Corridor and out in like the harbor or something. San Patrick's got a little marketplace or food or a farmer's market. There's a car meet on the Long Island, and then on the Clinchfield, this one's kind of hard to find. It's a camping spot, but there's also a bear as well. Then this is where you can also check out news articles and stuff for the game that's upcoming. Like here's the ones where they just released the Norfolk Southern Heritage Livery Collection, as also another DLC you can buy, which I have. I bought every single US DLC, bro. And I'm sorry I'm talking too much, but yeah, I'm just giving you the rundown on the game. So yeah, they just released this one. This was the last one they just came out with. The NS Heritage Collection. So, what do you think? What's your thoughts? That kind of sucks how you gotta buy the DLCs. Well, yeah, it does. A lot of people have complained about the high pricing in the past. I think I'll get it. Okay. Oh, we got a coal train right here. It looks like. Is this a coal train? Oh no, it's just a cut of cars I spawned next to. Life is Roblox. Welcome back, SEO. Yeah, this is the 1970s route I was talking about. The Quinchfield Railroad. I meant to spawn at the what's this called? What is it called again? I forgot. The little service area up here. I have that. Nice. Yeah, this route is great. If you like a lot of mountainous terrain, like routes that are based off in the mountains, this one is for you. Um, oh, speaking of that, I hear some F7s coming this way towards me. Yes, it is renamed as the CSX Keystone Sub. Or sorry, not Keystone, it's Keystone. Kingston Sub, yes. Kingsport, Kingsport. Flash to the past, yeah. I like it too. They gotta do more of these. And I hope they do. Yeah, to correct you on that, Jacob, it's the Kingsport sub, not Kingston, Kingsport. Found the U.S. freight bundle for $49.99, and the U.S. starter pack for this is $39.99. Which one do you think I should get? Um, yeah, no problem, Jacob. The freight bundle, I did hear about that. Oh yeah, guess what? You got a caboose on the back of your train too. Um, you can actually go inside it. Actually, you know what? Let's go inside it and talk about this. They should do Southern or NNW stuff. Yeah, they should. Speaking of Southern, a great suggestion would be Saluda Grade right off the bat. How about that? Right off the bat, Saluda. Not in the Norfolk Southern era, the Southern era. Back when they had the high hoods, like the high hood, what, GP9s or something? Yeah, back when they had the good old high hoods. The Jeeps and SD40s. You said, oh wait, full retard. They should do SD45 high hood. Yeah, that's another good suggestion. The U.S. freight bundle or the starter pack. I have to look. I have to look back at it. Never mind. Oh, okay. You found out which one's better? Yeah, the clinch field. So, alrighty. Yeah, the clinch field. So this route is based off in the 1970s and early 80s. Foam-tart is crazy. No, he's not. No, he's just a regular foamer. Another typical foamer like us. Um, here's a little. Here's the shed up here. And they got a turntable as well. I have not really used the turntable at all in any service or scenario where you can actually use it. These are downloaded. So like you see how I got this Penn Central SD40? That's downloaded. That was not created by me. The chassis are mine. The Santa Fe is not mine. The Clinchfield B unit is what came with the route. We'll get back to that in a second. But yeah, so this is Dant, Virginia, aka the Dant Yard. You get 35 miles of the main line, plus the 4 branches at the very start of the Clinchfield Railroad. So up here, you would spawn at Elkhorn City Yard in Elkhorn City, Kentucky. And then the state line is what I believe right here at Berta Junction, where you would diverge off onto the Greenbrier or Hayside branch, which is the first one that you would see. And then you would travel down the line a little bit more, and this is the longest branch on this map is the Moss branch. And you said in Marion, Ohio, they have the actual Chessie cat pictures on the OG pic. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, this is the Moss branch, the most treacherous one and the steepest. And then just south of that, you have the smaller McClure Spur. And then the final branch you have on the map is the Norris Spur. It was an actual cat. Aw, that's nice. Oh yeah, it was an actual cat, was it? Yeah, Chessie. Chessie the cat. Yeah, he was an actual cat. I don't know when they changed him into like a black silhouette. That's what I wonder, when they changed them into that. So 35 miles of main line, and then I gotta look up on this wiki page of the branches all together. In total, how many miles it is from end to end. And Foam-tart, stick around. Look for Tuesday, August 22nd. That's when they're going to reveal possibly the next update for Train Sim Road, and usually it's something big. I know a bunch of stuff about Chessie and CSX. You said, all right. Because my grandpa used to work for both. That is cool. That's cool. Family lineage. Hot dog. Oh yeah. 64 miles altogether. 37 miles of main line, 27 miles of branch line trackage. Altogether, that's 64. You start out on CNO, and then Chessie, and then CSX. 3 companies. All right. That's a career. Yeah, you remind me of my good friend Christian. He goes by the CNO Railfan, I think, on YouTube. If I remember, he changed it a lot. But yeah, he said his grandfather also worked for. He worked. His grandfather worked for the Chessie, or sorry, Clinchfield. Found a U.S. Super Bundle. All right, take a look at that and see, because you want the one that you get the most out of. But it's your preference. It's up to you. I mean, yeah, they have like a lot of discounts and stuff they do. Like I said, um, what's funny is that they have a train simulator version of the Clinchfield Railroad. I know somebody that used to work for Penn Central, Conrail, and then NS for how many years? 9 years. Ooh. He's a Marion local. Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard on the scanner, I think, the other day when I was rail fanning, because I have UP trackage around me. Um, a guy was announcing his retirement, and he was thanking everyone for, like, I think, what was it, 70 years with UP? Or just railroading in general? Like, he was, yeah. I'm not a fan of the Northeast Amtrak stuff. Okay. I am, though. I did hear they are coming out with an update for that includes freight like CSX NS. So, but yeah, it's just you do what you do. Um, yeah, there was a guy that worked for UP, I guess, or the SP as well for like I think he said 70 years. He hollered it on the radio, and I didn't notice it at first. I didn't hear it because I was, I think, watching the signals and stuff. But yeah, in Ohio, we don't get too much Amtrak. Interesting, interesting. That is interesting. Uh, Let me go down to these good old boys. Also, did you hear about the guy in Elkhart? No, I didn't. What do you do? Oh no! Did you survive or? Oh, this is actually part of the Moss turn. You gotta wait 6 hours for this, so we are going to dismiss that. Yeah, I almost forgot to tell you guys, in some locomotives, you can actually walk up to them and start a service, but it may not start for like hours based on what the time you spawn in. I messed up on that, hold on. There you go. That's the inside sound of the Nathan, and I think if I open up the window, you can kind of hear the outside. Yes, no, maybe so? No, you can't hear the outside sound. Died on impact and got his leg and arm cut off. It was on virtual rail fan cam in Elkhart. Oh no. That is not good. Dang. That's sad. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I'm guessing Virtual Railfan shut down the cam immediately after that, just so that way no one else could see the raw footage. Alright, we're in the Clinchfield SD40, even though it's spawned in as a Penn Central. Penn Central does not come with the Clinchfield. This is just off of Creators Club I just got. Got a nice sounding RS3L on the top. And of course you got inside sound. That's kind of muffled. Got the old 1970s styled radio. What's the Sherman Hill? Sherman Hill. So let me show you that. Hold on. Oh wait, first hold on. Let me honk the M5 for you guys from the outside. Then literally a night later, some guy ran in front of the Amtrak, and some guy got hit in Princeton, and you can see the guy get hit in Elkhart. My friend recorded it. Wow. Very, very gruesome stuff. I got Sherman Hill in a second. Hold on, Form Tard. Oh, man. Okay. I can't sit in it because well, here, I'll just sit in it anyways. The service doesn't start for like 6 hours, so we wouldn't have the light to get up out of Dant. This is the inside, and then here's the outside. Alright, here we go. Well, you seem like a pretty chill rail fan. Yes, I am. I'm energetic about it. I foam a lot. Why do you have to wait? Because yeah, that's a good question. I don't know why I have to wait. But it just says that because of how they made it in the timetable. So if that said 1640, which is military time, then it starts at 1640. So I spawned in at 10 o'clock in the game. So yeah, I'd have to wait like 5 hours, 6 hours until it starts. Yeah, that's just how they made it. So I would be sitting at a red signal for that long. But let me show you Sherman Hill since you asked about it. It's right here. Sherman Hill is the one that comes with the UP SD70ACE, and the heritage units are a bonus DLC, as you can see. You'll just get the UP paint scheme, and it also comes with the SD40N, the Sherman Hill version. Ignore this one that says King Creek. That's a different UP route. And they just recently added in the UP AC44 for free, as a free layer, but you need to have King Creek to get the UP AC44. So it's kind of like a 50-50, but we'll spawn at Sherman Hill in the free-to-play mode called sandbox switching. So the Sherman Hill is a route that goes from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Laramie, Wyoming. It is, if I remember, or I can look at the wiki page right here and tell you. $60 miles long. 60 miles long. It was released back in 2021 at the very end, before 2022 popped into play. Here's your SD70s in the UP version. You can see like the headlight on the top instead of on the nose, like on the BN. AKA the UP Laramie subdivision. So it runs from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Laramie. You get the SD70ACE and then the UP SD40N, which has a sweet sounding K3LA. That'll show you right up here where I can hear it idling at. Here's the route. So this is Cheyenne, the town of Cheyenne and the yard area. I like the Thundercat bases. Me too. And then here's the Laramie yard up here. That's usually empty when you spawn in. But yeah, what's funny is that in the timetable, there is no actual real life services. Now, I'm saying this because this route was delayed and Norfolk Southern was delayed because they were producing these during the COVID days. So when everyone was still in the pandemic. And I guess what happened was that they got a UP license, but they weren't really in contact with them because everyone was at home, I'm assuming, and lots of stuff couldn't happen. So oh yeah, this is where Big Boy would actually sit at. Big Boy would be stored up there, but we don't have him, unfortunately, in the game. So that would have been a cool Easter egg if they put in Big Boy and that Centennial unit. What was it? The 8-axle locomotive, the one I'm talking about. Foamtard, you may know the one I'm talking about. It's like a long-looking. It's got an F body. It's a Centennial unit. It's got 8 axles. Yeah, DD40X. That's it. Yeah, DDA40X. Yeah, that's the one. You also get the UP refrigerated box cars too. Refrigerator cars. And then you get the regular rolling stock. They have one in Portola. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I may have to go see that one day. So this is the UP SD40N. Much better looking than the Cane Creek version. You better go soon, lol. Yeah, I know. I got a license, but I don't have a car yet, so I'm working on that too. Open these windows for you. They close the museum in the winter. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I don't know if I'll go this year, because I am trying to get my railroad career started. And then this is the interior. turn off the bell. There you go. I don't know how much about I don't know much about UP. I'm Ohio train kid. Yeah, you're in the CSX territory. Hey, oh, speaking of Ohio, hey, you have to know about Crazy Eights. You have to know about that locomotive and the incident. Everyone knows about that one. Mostly NS. All right, all right. I do. It stopped in Kenton. Yep. So this is based out in the Wyoming desert, aka the Overland Route, aka part of the Transcontinental Railroad, is Sherman Hill. And this Chicago line has 100 trains a day. Now that's awesome. That's a rail fan's dream. And there's the differences. Unlike the BN, you got the engraved UPRR on the radio. And then there's the cab signal box right there. That was not in the BN. I don't see your Insta account. It should be a picture of me. I've only been there 3 times though. Chicago sub is amazing. It should be a picture of me. Interior. It's kind of muffled. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I haven't posted in like 2 months, but don't worry, I'm working on it. I'm gonna post some train some old pictures real soon. It's Chicago line. Got it. Uh, so yeah, that's a little bit of Sherman Hill, and then there's Horseshoe Curve, of course, with NS. You get the GP38 and the ES44AC. Unlike Owen Pass, you have the ES44C4. There's differences between the two. So, yeah. Any other questions, Foam Tard? Before I wrap up the stream for the night? Or Jacob? One is tier 4. No, I think I'm good. Alright. One is tier 4. Uh, you talking about the Givos? The ES44 is the tier 4. The C4, the BN C4. I think, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the BN is the tier 4. Yeah, that's the yeah, you're right. That's the tier 4. They don't really even label it as tier 4. It just says the ES44C4 right here. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't really even say that. But it's all good. But yeah, if you guys have no more questions, that's all for the live stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching me play, as always. I don't know if I live stream tomorrow. I may live stream something else like WWE 2K23, or maybe Fall Guys. I still got that game, of course, and then maybe Police Simulator, something I'll think about. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care, stay safe. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Good night, Foam Tard. Have a good night, sir. Jacob, you too, man. You have yourself a great night. I'll catch you boys later. And I think, just remembering, if I'm forgetting anything. Nope, I'm not. Alright. Alright, boys. See ya. 3 chime out.